Okay, into some real stuff now. Amortisation tables. Don't get scared, it's just a table with your results. It uses the recurrence relation formula. The process is all exactly the same, it's just a table with your results. So you will have to do it on SACs, if we're doing SACs, and an exam. It will appear. It will probably appear with most of them filled out and a couple of bits missing, which you've got to work out. All right, how it works is they work with reducing balance loans. So I'm just going to pull the example that we did with Frank in the previous video. He took out a loan for $30,000. He's paying it back at $282.81 per month. The interest rate, now this is, you got to watch, this is the interest rate that he gets charged, was, if you remember, 2.5% monthly, paid monthly, which was 2.5 divided by 1200. So that worked out to be, plus the 1 was 1.008. Just the interest rate, remember, is that, 0.0028. So that would be 0.02%. All right, so be careful. If you're working out the final value, it's 1 plus the interest rate. If you're just told to find the interest rate, it's just the 0.2 or percent or 0.00208. All right. Before we go any further, this is a good one to remember. Get it in your band reference as a process. Okay. When you take out a loan, and hopefully none of you guys have got loans yet, but the basic principle is when you pay it off, you have a monthly balance. The bank doesn't give you the money for nothing, it charges interest. So each month calculates an amount of interest and adds it onto the balance. You have to then pay back a certain amount and you end up with an athlete's foot buying New Balance shoes. Sorry, dad joke, can't help it. So you end up with a New Balance. So, process balance, bank adds interest, you take away, you make a payment, and it gives you what's left that you owe. All right. Unfortunately, the book does an amortisation table. This is an amortisation table just here. The book does this in a slightly different order. The process is still the same. The amounts are still the same. All right, getting into it. There's payment number, 1230. It starts off with 0, which is your initial balance. So that's equivalent to V0. You are not making a payment on the first amount, the initial, the start. You're not earning interest. The bank is not earning interest. You are not making any principal reduction. We'll talk about that in a second. But you do have a balance to start off with. And that in this case was $30,000. All right. Now, by the end of the first month, you've got to make a payment. So this is payment number 1. So this is your V0 to start with. V1, you're going to end up with an answer there. So it's like zigzagging across the table. Okay. Payment. Good news, you can fill out that straight away. That payment doesn't change. In this case, it's the $282.81. You can fill that out. 2.81, 282.81, 282.81. The bank calculates this because eventually, and in Frank's case, it was over 10 years, he's going to pay off that loan. So each month he pays $282.81. After 10 years, he won't owe the bank anything if he makes those payments. All right, now to work out the interest, it is simply the simple interest formula. Principal times the interest rate. Now our interest rate, our principal for the first one was 30,000 times, now our interest rate for the month is, as a decimal, 0.00208. And that gives us an amount of $62.40. Okay, so we're going to make a payment of this much. Out of that, $62.40 is interest. So to work out the principal reduction, and it is literally that, how much the principal is going to reduce, okay? So we've got 282 and we're going to take away the amount of interest. So 282.81 minus $62.40 equals $220.41. So the balance is now equals previous balance minus principal reduction. Okay, so it's 30,000 to 3 minus $220.41, which comes to 29,779.59. All right. Then we go through the process again. I'm going to do this fairly quickly because it is very much the same. So it is, what's our balance now? It is 29,779.59 times our interest rate, 00208, which equals $61.94. Yes, I'm cheating. I've got the numbers over on the side. You have to do it by calculator. All right. Principal reduction was the 282.81 minus 61.94 is 220.87, giving us a new balance of 29,558.72. Third time through, 29,558.72 times 0.00208 equals $61.48. This one, 282.81 minus 61.48, which is our interest, equals 221.23, giving us our final balance after the third one of 29,337.39. Now, you'll notice each month the interest should be getting slightly less. That is because our balance is getting slightly less each month. Okay? Earning less, the bank is earning less interest because we owe them less money. The other thing too, the principal reduction is going up each time because, again, the interest is going down as well. So what happens is, at the start of the loan, you're paying off relatively a little bit. But by the end of the loan, you're actually paying off a whole lot because they're not charging as much interest. Okay, hope that helps. If you have any queries, make sure you ask your teacher. We're going to be online, and yeah, or you can ask any of us. Hope that helps. Bye.